Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light. Hit them strictly with that fire, 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 fire. Hey.
Hey, listen.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't give you no. Okay.
Sympathy. We starting there. If we want to start there, we can start there.
Now let's talk that we can get. First of all, I feel like we didn't get on here probably about 3 or 4 weeks in a row, and they introduced ourselves. We all on the people's YouTube, and we just yapping.
They better figure it out real quick. But welcome to an episode of Two Chicks Talking Shit. I'm your girl T.
I am Fee or Felicia, because Fee sounds so weird. Me
Not
calling myself
March on.
me. And wow, wow, bow, 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 bow. It sounds so weird. Calling myself Fee, but yeah. Anyway, welcome to another episode of people.
Welcome. And for those of you that are subscribing to YouTube and just starting to figure out who we are, welcome.
Thank you.
So happy you are here.
Come on in, get your drink, get comfortable. Cheers.
Cheers. And let's get it popping. So this past Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday. We had the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And y'all got your booties. Oh, I'm sorry. The Kansas City Chiefs, they lost terribly. Terribly.
The reason that they lost is 2 reasons. The first reason is I never wear them stupid Kansas City Chiefs socks. And I don't know why I put them on the Super Bowl. That was one. I went against protocol.
Okay.
And 2, nobody told 45-47 to show up to a Super Bowl game. He messed up their juju, and that's why they lost.
Okay. That's why you think they lost.
And Eagles told their ass.
Let's keep it real, my friend.
The Eagles tore them another asshole. Do you hear me? I mean, just I was like, what is happening? The first touchdown, I said, tomato. But I feel like by the time, once they got to by halftime, they was like, what, up at 40 or something like that?
Wasn't it like 40-6?
I was like, at this point, I was just like, fight back.
Please. Do something.
Get on the board. Like, what are we doing? That was my thing. Just fight back. Get in the game. Please don't let them blow you out.
No, they had lost it, friend. They had lost it. And here's the funny thing: by the time we got to the fourth quarter, they were fighting for their life. Then they start scoring.
It's too late for that.
I was like, "What is y'all doing?
It's too little, too late. Go to hell. It means nothing now."
Listen, it was so funny to me because they had poured the Gatorade on the Philadelphia Eagles coach, and the Chiefs still out here trying. We gonna make this happen.
What are you doing? Just I'll give them props that they didn't give up. Like,
they did not give up.
They listen. They said we may have lost the war. What is we may have lost the battle, but we didn't lose the war. They was like we not gonna give up. Oh, I'll give them that. But my God, today God.
Honestly, I was very surprised. That's how the game went. I was proud of Kansas City for stopping Saquon because, I'm not really rooting for one team or the other. I'm a Bears fan, and that's all I'm ever going to be is a Chicago Bears fan. I don't care. Trey Turner. They were able to stop Saquon's run, so I was like, okay, they doing a little something.
It wasn't defense. It wasn't defense at all.
No,
that O-line. I don't know what
They
The way
gave
that
up.
they were stacking Mahomes, that one sack when they like hit the ball out of his hand and then
And it
smashed
was
the
whooped.
helmet. I said, "Oh God, we out." I said
No,
they done broke my man. He is out of there. The light skins have been having a horrible, horrible week.
but
It's just
I'm gonna
been
tell
tragic.
you, it was the pass rush of the Philadelphia Eagles. They definitely took care of your boy. They had him on his behalf.
Yes, yes, they did. They was
And
not playing with them.
then your boy Kelsey, I kept seeing clips after the Super Bowl.
Was he
How he
even
was
there? I
did not it did
what
not
I
appear that he appeared on the field. He had on that nice little 1970s outfit.
see. First of all, he need to cut the hair and go back. Somebody say he done switched. Yeah, he done switched, and now he ain't playing right. He done had a very quiet season. I don't care what nobody say. He needs
That
to
is
go
correct.
back to his we gonna call it uh um a wade, not a fade, a white. We gonna call it a white fade, a wade. So he needs to go back.
Continue. I'm trying to do better because I be watching us and I be laughing too hard, but you got me.
Your face just took me out because he need to go back to his wade because
Mhm.
that's when he played bars.
Write it down.
Period.
Yeah, he was trying to start fights. There's a lot of clips of him like walking up on to the Philadelphia Eagles defense, and he's like, they like, whatever, dog,
Whatever,
whatever,
sir.
and
Please,
just
sir. Gone with your
yeah.
staying alive haircut. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You got nothing. He need to go back to his wade, his little lined up beard, pull out the dunks and the Jordan ones. We need that Travis Kelsey back.
Back to life.
Come back. Come back to us. Come back. Come back. Come back.
Mm.
You can
Yeah,
still love I was gonna say Katy Perry. You can still love
Taylor.
Tyler, child. You can still love her.
Yeah,
Go back to your way.
they did her bogus. I'm telling you, I have a slight affinity for her now. I be feeling bad for Taylor. She just be trying to have a good time, and the people be hating on her. Like they did not have to boo her.
She was like, now that was
She
funny.
said, "She said, what is going on?" And
It
then she's
wasn't
like,
funny that she was getting booed. It was funny that her response was just like, "What?
"What is y'all
What is
doing?"
happening here? What just happened?" That's all them fake Trump folks was up in there. Cut it out.
Now y'all
Cut
know
it
y'all
out.
bought tickets to her concert. Y'all was probably in
Right.
multiple cities. Have
Cut
a
it
seat.
out. And I hope she'll
Yeah.
say, and I'll do it again. I'll
Hmm.
do it again. Shoot.
Yeah. My question with her was, since when her and Ice Spice best friends? Like, why was Ice Spice her friend in the section? Anywho,
That's your girl. That's your girl.
Taylor just be trying to have a good time.
She
Just
do.
be trying to have a good time.
Girls just want to have fun.
You gonna quit hating on her?
Girls just want to have fun. Old
Uh,
girls just want to have fun.
well, the real reason we was paying attention, well, we was paying attention to football because we love football.
Mhm.
But that halftime show,
That boy's good. That boy is good.
good,
That
sexy
boy's
chocolate.
got it. I mean, that boy's got it.
It was so good, and I don't even know where to start. Like,
Let me pull up the playlist. The
okay,
set
man,
list.
please keep me honest. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie, I ain't know the first song.
It was
I ain't gonna hold you.
so I have the first song as a GNX teaser.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know what that was.
But
And I listened to GNX like a couple times. That didn't
right.
ring a
But
bell to me.
It was like he did like a freestyle.
Okay.
So yeah. Next was Squabble Up.
Now, that's my jam.
Oh, boom, bop, 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 bam.
Oh, I thought that was Peekaboo.
Oh, it is. Okay, my bad. I stand corrected. Humble.
Mm-hmm. I knew he. Oh, I took notes. What am I talking about? Yeah, go ahead.
Uh,
I ain't had but 2 sips of this doggone drink.
listen.
Uh, all
Uh,
right.
DNA,
Yes.
which is somewhere in between now. We gonna be all right.
Yeah, they played it in the background. I feel like,
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
it?
I don't know. I'm about to
Or
watch
you
it
saying, or you saying it would have been good to put it right there?
somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, did
yeah, because
it
that was not on the set
because
list.
it falls in line with that humble DNA. Like
Mm-hmm.
we gonna be
So
all right.
maybe he ain't want to give us
Can you hear
no
me? Can you hear me? We gonna
positivity.
be all right.
Maybe not.
Cause when I wake up from a pay cut, okay, we got Euphoria,
Mm-hmm.
Man in a Garden.
Child, Peekaboo was after DNA, I thought.
Well,
And then it was
somebody.
like an interlude that went into Not Like Us. It was like an interlude about Not Like Us after Peekaboo.
So no. So
Oh.
this says
Correct me.
it says Man in a Garden, which I can't remember what that is. Uh, come
It's
on.
on it's definitely on GNX, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to that. Peekaboo,
there's your boom bop bam.
right? Luther,
Mm-hmm.
but before Luther, that was um Samuel L. Jackson's interlude.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Sam, not Uncle Tom.
Please, cause y'all done.
That's enough. Uh,
What is wrong with y'all?
and then Luther, All
Yep.
the Stars, and
Yep.
then Say Drake. Say Drake.
That little walk he did with it, I said, okay.
Listen,
Say Drake. I heard you like him young. Said this minstrel ass nigga. Like
please.
he
That walk
looked,
though.
smiled. I was dead. I was two through.
That was the highlight of the whole thing. Say Drake. Yeah. Bro. Can you not be any pettier?
Oh, he was super petty. Had Serena like crip walking, and
And go ahead.
then when we get to, and it's probably a minor.
And the whole stadium, I said, just
They
forget
not like
about it.
us. They not like us.
The
They not
whole
like
stadium,
us.
the whole wide world. Top flight of the world, Craig. We top flight of the world. Like the whole world said a minor. Like
Yeah, it was bad.
it was
It was
so
really embarrassing.
it was so bad and so good all at the same time.
It was embarrassing. If
So
you in
good and so
OVO's
bad.
camp, child, I feel for you.
I know they probably all were just like the man. Just what do you say after that? What do you
You
say
can't
after
say
that?
much.
You
You
can't.
can't say much. You can't say much. He got
So
his little mixtape album, whatever, about to come out with Party Next Door. Maybe he just stick to stick to the
stick
Canadians
to.
and
I want Drake to stick to being in his feelings, Drake. You've got your lesson. Go back to you used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when I need your love. Call me on my cell phone. And what was the other one? Uh Keisha, do you love me? Say new morning. Say never Simon. I need you to stick. That's your vibe. That's your lane. Stick in that lane right there. That's
Mm,
stay
yeah,
in
he
that lane.
should.
Stay right
He
there.
should.
Just
Cause he's
stay there.
lost.
What was the
Somebody asked me what was the song that started all this. What did Drake put out? I said, how could he tell you? Could he
I have
tell
no
you?
idea what is going on. I don't know why. I don't know
But
why.
I know what ended it.
I
Not like
listen.
us.
Listen. What made them start fighting? Child, all I know is Kendrick whooped his ass. Totally leave him alone.
Can't be messing with folks that you ain't in their league.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick has showed the world that when you mess around with a Gemini, talk about fuck around and find out. He said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I
you
think the
want?"
whole world figured it out.
He said, "Oh, you want beef? I'll give you beef. I'm about to give you a Whopper.
On the world stage,
I'm
and
about
he's
to give
done
you
this. He did it 2 weeks in a row.
a double Whopper. I'm about to give you a double Whopper." But it was good. I don't really want to get into all the symbolisms
Nah,
because I really would like to hear from the horse's mouth. I really hope he
yeah,
does like a behind the scenes and really sits down and give us what
hmm,
what he was thinking and whatever it
yeah,
means and what was his intent and his mindset behind stuff because I'm sick of you
yeah,
niggas.
yeah. They was making up any and everything
I'm
to go
sick
along with it.
of you master degree and school of hard knock ass niggas coming up with all these different this is and if the black man and come around turn around I don't want to
Then the bell bottoms
and if
symbolize.
you interject the philosophy of the mindset
Listen,
of the
listen, Dr. Umar.
a
Please have a
dubla
seat.
qualamata, and then you have to understand that when the sun comes around the moon, the cow gonna jump over it, and that's why, like, I don't want to hear none of that.
And your chickens come home to roost.
I don't want to hear it. Please,
None
for the
of
love,
it
I don't. You grand risings, please stop it. I don't want to hear it. I do not
at
want to
all.
hear it. Just like
At
I
all.
don't want to hear why I didn't like it. Okay.
So here's my
Everybody
problem with the I
everybody
don't
has a
like
right
it.
to their opinion.
They haven't liked the Super Bowl. If we be honest and go off of Facebook, they barely like Usher. Rihanna was mid. Um, Whoever was before that, they
It was
complained
Dr.
about that.
Dre. I think it was
Oh yeah, 50 ain't got a song in his catalog. He should be upside down there, nigga.
but honestly,
Shut up.
I felt like they liked the whole Dr. Dre thing. I think people like that. I'm gonna be honest. It was cool. I like some parts. I'm not a Mary J. Blige fan. So when she fell back, I was going through my memories and the picture of her laid out.
Girl.
But see, I feel like that's what people want. They want over the top big
Yeah,
shows for the Super Bowl, and sometimes it's not even necessary because
it's not.
it still don't be good.
Mm-mm.
And I also feel like a lot of times some people just don't be fans of the artists, or they don't listen to them, or they don't know what's going on. I can
And you don't have
guarantee
to,
you,
but you
I,
can appreciate the artistry.
but they didn't. This is what I thought to myself when it came to that. I said, for those who watched it and they was like they didn't like it or they couldn't get the message.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm about to get into my grand rising
Oh boy.
moment. Put my dashiki and my cap on. So I looked at it this way. I said because everybody's like, I can't believe that this divided the country. It divided black folks. My thing is, black folks have always been divided. I feel like we have three kinds of black people.
Come on
And I'm
now with the
and I'm
breakdown.
and I'm gonna take it back to slavery. When Harriet Tubman, hear me out. When
To
Harriet Tubman,
freedom.
the freedom.
I'm sorry.
When Harriet Tubman sang her song, basically giving you the hint that, hey, it's time to ride. You had the ones who heard it and just thought they heard a song and did
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You heard
Yeah.
the ones that heard the song, knew what the song meant, but thought Harriet Tubman was crazy, and they went about to risk their lives because I'd rather be here than to be into the
Mm-hmm.
unknown. And then
Correct.
you had the ones who dropped their stuff, packed their shit up, and got the hell to freedom. And it's always been that way.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
So when people have their thoughts and they talking about it's a division, we always been divided. It's always been that way. And it's fine. We're not a monolith.
Yeah.
We're not gonna think the same and do the same. It's fine. If you didn't like it, it's fine. If you liked
And
it, it's fine. If you
this why
just
you my
enjoyed it,
friend.
if you enjoyed it for the entertainment, that's fine. If you enjoyed it and you got some of the messages, cool.
Right.
It's fine, y'all. It is. I can guarantee you, Kendrick is in the studio. He probably, figured out what's his next move while we
Correct.
still talking about this halftime performance. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Two things I want to say that are not as smart as what you just said.
I'm sure it will be.
Number one, I need to see the behind the scenes of how all them people was coming up out of that GNX. Okay, that Grand National was like a clown car, and I was like, how many more Negroes are gonna get out of that car? That's a two.
That's
That
what
car
the
ain't got
real
no
conversation.
backseat.
Here's the two things that the real conversation should have been about. How did all the mugs get up out that car, and where them jeans come from?
That was number two, cause
See,
them jeans. We saw them jeans, and we was like, oh,
oh, if they look like that on Kendrick,
baby,
oh, because I do some squats and I got some thighs now.
same.
Listen,
So
I ain't gonna hold you, but the whole time I was watching it, outside of enjoying the songs and all that, my other
yeah.
brain was like, I'm really finna start wearing bootleg jeans again. I'm about
Mm-hmm.
to start wearing boot cuts again.
Yeah, because it looked right.
It
It
just
looked
it
it
it, it
looked
looks
right.
right. I'm about to get back into my boot cut.
His jeans was 10,000 some odd dollars. They Celine jeans. And what I didn't need to know was that they were size 29 women's. Somebody posted that today.
20, not my waistline being bigger than Kendrick's. Now wait a minute.
Come on now, you know me and Kendrick about the same height, so you know he ain't got no big. He ain't thick in the waist, boo boo. He is not thick in
I
the
mean,
waist.
I'm not that much taller than you.
You taller than me though.
I'm 5'4.5", 5.
I'm gonna give you 5'5" because I'm 5'4 1/4.
Okay, but I'm still not a 29 in the waist.
He definitely you're 29. That's what they said. I'm just going by what the internet told me.
And
But
I
them
heard that
them
they
jeans
said
was
that
hot.
man wears 7.5 in shoes. Wait, confession. Men with little freak feet freak me out.
What's wrong with you? Are you an adult?
What's going?
Like you
Can't this, bro? Why is your shoes box the same size as my shoe box? Like that's like one of the first questions I ask. Like, what size shoe you wear? Not because I'm trying to see. Like, I don't believe in that because that's deceiving. I
just need to know.
I just feel like
Cause
a grown man should have. About a
At
10 and a
least a
half.
10,
10
10
and
and
a
a
half
half.
and up, at least. At least, sir. Now, we not both about to be getting grade school size. Now, come on now, bro.
We both talking about, we both getting this try, baby. We go to the kid sizes.
Not me calling you, talking about it. You want my New Balances? Talk about that. No. Nah. Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, dog. But it was really good. It was really artistic. I liked the inclusion of Samuel L. Jackson, who has played characters like this in movies. So like you kind of
Mm-hmm.
I understand where he was going with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was some good stuff. I have watched it at least a good 7, 10 times.
Right. I watched it. So I watched it twice. And I was going to watch it again before we got back on. So I'll probably watch
Yeah.
it again afterwards. I wasn't surprised to see, like, I wasn't surprised. For some reason, I really wasn't shocked when I saw Samuel L. Jackson. It made sense. It
Mm-hmm.
made sense. You know, I was just like, oh, Lord, I hope he ain't finna say Mother Trucker.
Right. But now, like, if we look at Kendrick's televised performances, like even in the past, when he performed on the Grammys, like they removed his performance from the internet before because he always pushes the envelope. He's always telling a story or imagery that's connected to, Black people and our struggle or our lifestyle. And so I appreciated every moment of it. And
Yeah,
that's
I
all
don't
I
know if
got to
it's
say.
still up, but if anybody wants to get familiar with Kendrick's performance style, or if you just want to see another live performance of his, he does have a live show. I think he had one of his concerts on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if it's still on there.
That mug was good too.
Girl, I stood in front of the TV the whole time. Do you hear me? The whole
Mm-hmm.
time, just.
Yep. They had the camera panning,
But it wasn't a whole lot
transitions.
of hoopla. So I wasn't
Mm-mm.
surprised that it wasn't a whole lot of hoopla on this. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, people must not really. That's why I be saying, like, a lot of times people be having critiques about these Super Bowl
Mm-hmm.
shows when they really don't know the artist. Because if you knew
Correct.
the
I
artist,
agree
then
with
you would know, like,
you. Yeah. Or like I did, like I don't listen to Kendrick every day. I listen to a couple songs here and there every now and then. But the days leading up to the Super Bowl, I said, let me make sure I know what I'm getting into.
mm-hmm,
I wanna listen. So I
mm-hmm.
listen to I like GNX a lot more
I love
now
GNX.
than I did when it first came out. And so
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta make yourself familiar with the halftime show so you won't be sitting up there looking like this.
Right. Well, talking about I ain't like it. That was it. Everybody not gonna have pyrotechnics and
No.
fireworks and guest appearances.
Flying
We
from the
had guest
sky.
appearances, but yeah, everybody not about to give you no big old show, especially if that's not how they perform.
And
And
Beyonce is not showing up all the time, so y'all can calm down. Even though I thought that she might come and do America Has a Problem as we kicked it off, because that was just like a good idea that I had. They could start that off and then kind of go into
yeah,
everything else.
America does have a problem when it comes to Beyonce.
Mm, perfect segue. Because this week people had lives,
Oh God.
their entire lives.
You
Let's
talk
go
about
back to Tuesday. Let's go back to Tuesday.
let me take a sip.
Well, before that, so we all knew that the Cowboy Carter tour tickets were going on sale this week. She told us, if you want to be a part of the Beehive exclusive pre-sale, sign on up on my website. I will give you a code. Cool.
She
Cool.
started stressing us out then.
Monday,
She
she
started
was supposed to
stressing us
send out
out
this
Monday.
code. Her homegirl told us, y'all get y'all email from Beyonce. I'm like,
Baby, I was
not
asleep.
yet.
I was asleep and I heard ding and I said, what's going on? And it's like, did you get your code? I was like, no. Let me tell you how I stood up for hours refreshing. And when I refreshed it that one time and that sacred C-Red, Creed, whatever y'all want to call it. Girl, it pisses me off all over again. Oh, shit.
Let me tell you one thing: the pre-sale code was never on time. But you know, them sacred promotional
Girl,
emails. I got
I
about 4 of them on
said,
Monday.
girl, I said, I am about to DM Beyonce myself and be like, hey, girl,
Girl,
hey, I signed up. I'm a part of the Beehive crew, and
yeah,
I get your emails about everything else, but you have yet to send me my code for
my
my
code.
pre-sale ticket. What's going on? Are we cool? Girl,
I got that code, and I'm reading all the stipulations. Let's talk about. Yeah, don't get this to nobody because it ain't gonna work.
the one-time use.
It is for you, boo boo, and
You
you
and you
only.
only.
Oh, okay, cool. So we start logging in on Tuesday, trying to get these tickets. I saw the prices and left. I said, "I'll be back. I will be back."
Child.
I said, there is no way
Child.
I'm gonna pay.
Listen. First of all, I'm in the queue. They're like, you in the waiting room. I'm like, all right, let's go. It's looking good. Okay.
Yeah,
Get myself
yeah.
together. Then
How
they're like,
many people was
okay,
ahead of you?
you're in a queue. So one said there is 10,575 people in front of you. I said, well, damn. The other one said there is 22,713 people ahead of you.
Yeah, there was 22,000 people ahead of me.
I said, well,
Yeah,
all right, we gonna wait this thing out. And
yep, I
it
did.
was going, and then it was like,
Mm-hmm.
it went down, and it was like 10 people ahead of you. 5,
You next.
you're next. I said, oh, all right, here we go. Baby, when I clicked in that thing and saw $1,200, I said, nope, 1,200, 900, 1,300. I said, hold on. Now,
Yeah,
what is
she was
what?
tripping, boy.
But here's the kicker. I was like, well, let me see. I tried to hit a dot and push out that bad boy. Said, girl, bye. You ain't buying this ticket. It kicked me right on up out of there. I said, well, I never.
I
What?
was so upset though, because I was like, girl, you want me to pay $1,200 and I'm standing the entire time? Like, I don't even have a seat behind me. It is general admission, standing room only, sardines in a can.
Child.
In this little diamond section, ma'am.
No. Girl, I said,
Mm-mm.
child. I saw
So
something.
I
I don't know if I sent it to you, but somebody said, looking at these Renaissance prices, I'm gonna be like, black boy sitting in a parking lot.
yeah, yeah,
Cause I was
yeah.
like, yeah, nah. And then
So
that
that was during the day. I tried again at night, and then I got through much quicker. And then, so I'm sitting there, and that good man sitting right here. he like, what is you doing? So I'm trying to see how much these Beyonce tickets are. So I'm looking. He said, "Did that say $2,000?" I said, "Uh huh." He said, "Click somewhere else." let me see what else they got.
right. He said, hold on.
Click somewhere else. 900 something. He said, "Hold on, fam. What city is that?" I said, "That's here."
He said, wait a minute, where you trying to go?
He said, "Okay, where else she gonna be?" So I rattled off the little chitlin circuit. So he was like, "Go look at Paris. Go see how much the tickets are over there." So I was like, "You know what? That's a good idea." Because once he started talking, I'm like,
Whatever you say.
"Whatever you say, babe.
Okay,
Let's
honey.
go."
Okay.
So, and so you want to look at Paris, baby? Let's look. So here's Paris. These are the tickets they have. He was like, "That's cheaper. We could get do you want me to go with you, or you could go by yourself and I could go do something else? I said, I could go by myself. He said, we might as well look and see how much flights are. We could buy you a ticket in Paris and we could make a few days out of it. I said, that sounds great, honey.
That's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
See, he plays right into my delusions, and I appreciate him for that. But he was dead ass, because the next morning I woke up. He's like, yeah, I woke up a couple hours ago. I was looking at flights. Yeah, we could do this Paris thing. So let's you go ahead and look at the tickets when they go on sale on Friday. The full sale. I said, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. I was ready to go. I was gonna be on a plane. But then yesterday was the City pre-sale, City and Verizon, and I tried to log back on again. And I just don't appreciate how secure my network is at work, because
They said, now.
they said, ma'am, we believe you're a bot. Goodbye. Guess I'm going back to work, because I ain't got time for this. It has been a time. You hear me?
So, my story. In a group chat, we talking about the prices. My cousin said, wait till later on the night, this Tuesday. Maybe wait later on in the night. You might can get in there and find something reasonable. And I was like, okay.
That's a good idea.
Good idea. So I waited later on in the night. Got in there, queue went fast. I logged in, it was like, you number 9. I said,
Look at God.
Look at this. Found a ticket. It was still over my budget, but I was like, I can make it work. Child, put it in a cart, put my information in. I saw my checking account say, got it. Girl, Ticketmaster said, no. I said, wait. Wait. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
Now, this is my fault. My dumb ass said, nah, wait a minute. Sour come out again. Ticketmaster said.
Not you did it twice?
That's what I just said, my dumb ass. Ticketmaster said, I told you no. I said, oh, hell no. What is going on?
So now your money gone.
I said, I give up. But I got it straight. I woke up Wednesday morning like, yeah, I was like, dude, on that meme. So everything, it got fixed. And by the grace of God, thank God for little sisters. Because, I was sitting there and, our girl was talking about, I got mine. I said, I'm going to be the only one. I can feel it in my spirit, Lord Jesus.
Whole time. I ain't had no time yesterday to really.
I was just like, I feel it, Lord. I'm yet holding on. I'm believing in you, but God is looking good. It's looking dim. And then Alicia said, I want my money tomorrow. I said, Beth.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I will send it right to you.
You think I did? And I was at 6 o'clock this morning. So I said, good morning. Would you like an Apple Pay, Zelle, Cash App? How do you want your money?
Yeah.
So. And she found tickets under my budget.
Look at Lord. Look at the good Lord.
And I'm looking directly, Fran. I'm right in front of.
Look at you. Look at you.
Right in front of the, I said, all right.
And I still got blessed. Like, I had worked my booty off yesterday at work, dealing with all kind of foolishness. And I'm checking our group chat, and I'm like, well, damn.
Because I think after she sent hers, here I go talking about some, woo, thank God for my sister.
So I'm catching up on the group chat, and I'm like, everybody that's a Beehive member got tickets, and I didn't do nothing, Lord. And then blessings. See, God says,
tell him the word.
Give and it shall be given unto you. Press down, shake it together,
and run it over.
See, I look out for my friends, so my friends look out for me, huh?
I said,
my friends. my friend said, so I ended up buying 4 tickets instead of 3 if it's just you. I said, yes, me.
And them.
And it's just me. So, by the grace of God and the blessings of my friends, I have in
Listen.
somewhere.
Because listen, I was like, oh Lord Jesus, my friend got to get in there now. We all have to have these memories again. We have to have these
Yes.
conversations again.
Yes.
Sorry to our other
Yes.
friend, but she's not Beehive. But
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
was just,
I don't
but
here's
shout out to her because she was like, I got a Citibank card, guys.
I got 2.
I
I
got
got 2. You
2.
can use my card.
She
I
was like,
said, come on.
come through, friend. She was like, I get, hopefully for her sake, she'll do another movie or visual, and we can have
Maybe
that
it's
experience
true.
again. But
But yeah, I'm just excited to be able to go
we
because
made
I
it, girl.
thoroughly enjoyed Cowboy Carter. It's an album that I really
Yes,
really enjoy,
yes,
and I'm glad that I'm going to be in the number.
yes, yes, yes. But I will say this: I do
Yeah.
have one question.
Okay.
Beyonce, girl, is you cool? Because why everything you do is so expensive? We don't have Jay-Z money. We over here,
We do not.
we trying to buy eggs, girl. Like it is, girl. So, immediately after my ticket was secured, I was like, all right, now time for the outfit.
Yeah.
Oh,
But to your point of the pricing, I don't blame her 100%. Ticketmaster is a diabolical enemy
I'm
from the
not talking,
pits of hell.
friend. I'm not talking about them damn tickets. I was getting, I'm like, all right, let's start focusing on the outfit.
Yeah.
So I know for a fact, I always wanted the Cowboy Carter red and white ringer tee.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's your vibe.
I was like, okay, let's do it. Now I saw one on Walmart that was about half the price. And I
Yeah.
looked at the review and I was like, there was only one review and it wasn't good. So I said, all right,
Right.
excuse me, I'll bite the bullet and
Mm-hmm.
pay Beyonce,
Regardless.
Giselle knows Carter's price. So I go on there, put it in a cart, because I'm like,
Yeah.
because all the stuff is selling out. I'm telling y'all now, if you might want to get on there because it's selling out. So I go on there, put my shirt, got my size, put it in a cart. First of all, now I'm just focus on
Yeah.
this. Put it in a cart, get ready to put my card information in there.
Mm-hmm.
Get to shipping, click it. It says $12.97. I said, Beyonce, girl, the concert ain't till May. I don't need it right now. Is this one day shipping? I don't need express
Yeah.
shipping. Girl, you can put mine in the mail. I will get it. Put my USP.
Right.
That was the only option. I told my sister and my cousin, I said, I'm about to rescind my Beehive membership because I can't afford this. This is too much for me. I mean, I still got the shirt.
Yeah.
That's not the point. The point
Say fuck that shirt, but I still got the
still
shirt.
got the shirt.
But what I
That
have to
is,
say is,
girl, is you okay? I can't take. I still got to get boots and jeans now, girl. Yeah, but we going. We made it.
yeah, yeah, we definitely gonna be in there. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna figure it out a little later. I'm not rushing. I got a few months, and if I want something off of shopbeyonce.com, I'll have to figure that out. So
Child. Yeah, well, just I done told you.
the way my bank account's set up, I got a checking and a savings, and I might just have to transfer something from the savings to the checking
Child,
in my current situation.
listen. Child, You know, I told you we already had that. It's with a purpose. You good. But
Yeah.
child, I was just like, I can't afford to be no in this beehive thing now. You ain't tell me that it was gonna be a monthly or annual membership charge, girl. I thought it was free. Nah.
It's definitely some monthly charge
Girl, because
somewhere.
it's always something. Now I put me back on a free trial.
But
I'm gonna get her a new email address. Put me on a free trial because this is too much, child. It's too
but
stressful.
if I'm thinking like I'm thinking, we should be starting to get music from Act 3 soon, because as we were getting ready for Renaissance, I think Texas Hold'em came. Let me see what Texas Hold'em came out.
That
It's not Rock.
that came out in Super Bowl.
Oh, it did,
It
and
came out Super Bowl. It was afterwards.
that
Yeah.
was after Renaissance. Child, let me shut up. All right, well, I'm gonna
Now,
give Beyonce a little break. I ain't talking about her for a few weeks until after this here concert.
okay. But just one question.
Yeah.
Act 3. Hip hop or rock?
Yes. Rock.
I'm praying is rock and roll.
My theory is she has paid tribute to all the music that we founded or was taken from us. So country music, we might have roots there, but we never got the recognition. It was taken from us. Rock is an obvious choice here because we all know the story of the Chubby Checkers, the Little Richards, who they were making songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's the
And
other one?
Lil Presley over there,
What's the
he
other
just
one?
stealing.
Chubby? No.
Oh, I
Which
said Lil Richard and Chubby Checker.
no, which one it did? Maybelline. Why don't you be true?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Maybelline.
yeah. Maybelline song. Okay. Chuck Berry.
There you go. Yeah. So I'm
Yeah, they
thinking
was definitely stealing all our songs. Like, got me a Cadillac,
Cadillac,
Cadillac, Cadillac.
Cadillac. Yeah, so
Bought me a Cadillac car.
okay.
Anywho, all right. Breaking news, everyone. According to TMZ, Complex Sports, Daily Mail, and a whole lot of other sites, Kanye West and his wife Bianca are currently separated and headed for divorce. Hate to say I told you so, but
Baby, I
it,
told you she didn't want to put on that invisible dress. And so when they was on that red carpet, I said, yeah, this the end of that. Cause he was kind of like, take it off. And she was like,
it's like
you
I
sure you
don't
want
know
me
if
to
we
do this? He's
should.
like, take the coat off.
Should
He's like, take the coat off. And she turned around like,
we? Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not surprised. Don't nobody want to, I'm not going to say it because that might not be the right thing to say. But don't nobody want to deal with Kanye and all his shenanigans. Nah, it's too
Yeah.
much. It's too much.
Listen, Kim tried her best, right? And her family is accustomed to dealing with bullshit and people
Yes,
talking crazy.
they love fix
A
it.
good viral moment.
They they
Yeah,
they love to build up a Negro. They are just, they are a regular boys club. They just love helping, giving out a helping hand. But
because but even they had their limits, and I just couldn't see this continuing. And then after these shenanigans at the Grammys, he talked about, look at my wife, she was the number one Google thing. And then he went on this tirade on X the other day, like for 3 days straight, called himself a Nazi, talked about the Jews, talked about fat women and what they should or shouldn't wear. Yeah, girl. Let me see if I can find this tweet.
how he even get back on X?
Elon don't be caring.
Clearly.
They be trying to let people have their free speech moments. But then he said, fat bees are sex offenders. I see them and I'm sexually offended. Making lingerie for fat bees is like giving knives to little kids. They go hurt somebody.
When
If
he
you
wants a
find
fat bee,
yourself in a fat bee pee, just remember it's because you're broke. And that's just a hint of what he was saying. I'm not reading none of the Nazi
please
stuff,
don't.
the
We
racist
we
stuff,
listen.
all that. I'm
We
not
we
doing
just
that
start showing our faces. We don't need that type of heat. We just start. We've
at
been
all. At
incognito for
all.
years. We don't need that type of heat on us when we start showing our
Yeah.
face. I
But somebody said multiple people on X were like, Bianca, come get your husband's phone.
that Bianca
Like
was packing her shit.
Bianca said, you know what?
Bianca was probably
I
always
have had enough.
Bianca
Give me
probably
my
left.
things.
I will take what is mine and I will go. Listen, Bianca probably packed her shit after the Grammys. She was like,
Grammys.
"You have embarrassed me one too many times. I have been walking out of here with all this oil in my hair and dirty clothes. You got me walking around here
No shoes.
barefoot. Like I did not sign up for none of this. This is not love. This is abuse, and I am out."
And she's supposedly a very smart person. Like she is supposed to be like an architect or hold on.
Who
I'm gonna
is
tell you.
she?
I'm gonna tell you who Bianca Sensori is, an Australian architect and model. So let me just go to her young Wikipedia. Oh, she a Capricorn. Oh, baby.
Hmm.
Oh, it's so jacked up that half of her background on here mentions his name. She was head architect at Yeezy. Yeah, they just attributed a lot of stuff to everything is about Kanye on here. Like her whole Wikipedia talks about Kanye. She did go to the University of Melbourne. She has a bachelor's and a master's, and her master's is in architecture. So you got to be kind of smart to get a master's and a bachelor's in architecture. That's a lot of math. That's a lot of design. All of
Because
that.
I
So
took drafting freshman year and end up having to.
Jesus,
I took drafting freshman year in high school, and
thanks for the clarification. High school.
yeah, I took drafting freshman year in high school and ended up having to go to art class to make up that credit. Cause no, what do what
Yeah,
to
so she
who?
got to have some. She got to have something up
I thought
here.
we was in here just to draw lines. Now you ain't say we had to do math too. Like
Angles, math,
all that. No,
structural engineering.
no.
Will the building be able to hold that roof that
Girl,
you just
why you got
designed on?
freshmen doing this in high school? We ain't doing nothing but putting up building lamps. Why I don't need to know drafting to do that? I don't need to know drafting to do that. I hurried up and took my tail to business. This is not for me. This is not the life for me. No, thank you. I have no interest. No.
Hilarious.
Give me Mavis Bacon
Hilarious.
and let me ASDEF my JKL semicolon my way through these next 4 years. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh, child.
No, but well,
Yeah.
good luck to her, child.
But let me tell you, if she ever decides to write a tell all or, you know, do like a documentary, she's getting paid.
Even though we don't want to hear anything she has to say. I,
I've never heard her speak.
that
So
ain't who I was going to say. Hear me out, people. Amber Rose, whoever this, what's her name? Sensei? What's her name?
Bianca
Amber
Sensori.
Rose, Bianca, uh, Kim, and what was the
Mm-hmm.
little dirty girl before Bianca?
Oh, Julia Fox. Disgusting.
Tell all. Tell all. Tell all.
Yeah, they could all just come together
And
and
I
just
think Julia
make some
Fox
money.
and this Bianca girl probably had it the worst
Correct.
because we knew who Julia Fox was, but wasn't nobody really paying Julia Fox no mind. But I think those two probably had it the worst because they
Mm-hmm.
were the least in
Yes.
these. Kim probably didn't get it as bad because Kim had a little leverage. I've been saying for the past few days or so, I want to say since the Grammys, I have been saying that seems like he's the type of man who likes to control women. And he does
Mm-hmm.
it by trying to change their aesthetic. He wants them to look a certain way. When he was with Amber Rose,
Mm-hmm.
he had her dressing and looking a certain way. When he
Yep.
was with Kim, he started to
Wiped her whole closet out.
tried to start changing her look. And it really wasn't for the better, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You got her out here with her. It's like he get these women. Now he wasn't that bad with Amber Rose, but it seemed like he started to progressive and getting worse with Kim because he started making her
Mm-hmm.
wear that all that Spanx looking type stuff and the face covered up
Mm-hmm.
and all that. And
Mm-hmm.
then with the Julia Fox girl, and then this chick, he really went overboard with this Bianca chick. So I would love to
Yeah.
tell her.
I would
While he
like to
talking
see that.
about R. Kelly and Diddy, you might want to zip it, sir, before some of your skeletons start coming out the closet, because we already know
Somebody said,
what.
I be on X, I be in all the shenanigans. Somebody said he ain't been right because Kim, Julia, and Bianca probably ain't putting their fingers in his bum the way that
Amber.
the way Amber Rose was. Cause she definitely said that man like that. So
Mm,
yeah, that's all I have to say.
yeah, well, I have no words for that.
Me either. Um, moving right
We
along.
definitely can. I can
I know
not.
you haven't been keeping up with this person, but I am completely fascinated by Miss Onijah Robinson. This is the black woman that flew to Pakistan
I
to marry.
I know exactly who she
I'm
is.
I'm looking for 100,000 in land.
I'm not saying nothing because that's against my religion. Alhamdulillah, la 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 la. Alhamdulillah. Like, girl, if you
I'm gonna need 2,000 or more this week in my pocket. So
this my new bodyguard, I'm gonna be paying him 200,000 every week, right? This my
right.
entourage. Y'all want to say something? You want to say something, girl? When
I'm
they
gonna rebuild this country. This is all messed up. This is all messed up. She's like, I'm about to rebuild. You about to rebuild Pakistan now?
listen, child. The one that really got me is when she said they stole her ring out her hotel room and it was worth what, $500 million. I said, girl, get your ass from over there. I was so
First
happy.
of all,
I was so happy when they put her on the plane to
they
go to New
definitely put
York.
her on the plane.
I was like, whew, thank God she made it.
First, I just want to understand what made her think going to Pakistan of all places was the right thing to do as an American. What are you doing? We do not. That is not a tourist location. Then they put her on the plane. It had a layover. It was Dubai. It was Pakistan to Dubai, then Dubai to JFK. Do you know she got off the plane at Dubai?
When I saw somebody said that she was in Dubai, I said, you have got to be kidding me. And then there she was.
She was in Dubai in a Pakistani neighborhood. Like she searched, went directly there, and these people knew who she was, bro. They had their cameras out,
They like, she's
recording her.
here. Child.
The word on the street is that she's got arrested in Dubai. Like she had got on a plane. I don't know the full story. I'm not that kind of journalist. I'm not reporting lies and nothing. I did see pictures of her talking to two people who supposedly were undercover police officers that were, dressed as, flight attendants, and they took her off the plane and she was detained in Dubai. Now, that is
Wait,
not the place
wait, wait,
that
wait.
you want to be detained.
Hold on, because
Yeah.
this was because she was I saw a video of her like walking around freely in Dubai.
Oh, yeah.
So she tries to get back on the plane.
She tried to get on a plane. They said she was on a plane in Dubai, and there was this Caucasian lady. I think her name was Charlotte or something. She said Onaja was on her flight. Their flight was delayed for 30 minutes plus because they took Onaja off the plane and detained her in Dubai. Y'all better pray.
Well,
Call a consulate.
child, I ain't calling
Because she
nobody.
gonna need more. She gonna need more than 2,000 in her pocket.
I ain't calling. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, come on out. Excuse me. I am not calling nobody, child. That is my name, Bennett, and I ain't in it. Listen, child.
I just don't I understand that there's a mental health episode happening here.
Clearly,
But like,
anytime you put your foundation on and you go 3 shades lighter right here, and then don't do
she
nothing.
took that marker and did like
Let me
this.
tell you, if you want to know if a woman is having a mental health crisis, look at how she drew her eyebrows. We saw when in What's Love Got to Do with It when Tina was sitting up there talking about some. So when you see a woman eyebrows ain't right,
It's something going on up
something
here.
ain't clicking. Something is not clicking up here. Keep an eye on her, cause I knew.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong immediately. I said, "Oh yeah, she ain't got it all."
As soon as they put her face on the screen, I said, "Oh, baby ain't got it." Nope. I said it is a
Not at
few
all.
tools missing out that toolbox. I can tell you that right now.
It's empty. It's empty.
I said
It's just a few nuts and bolts
when she
swirling
was up
around
there
up
telling
there.
people, "You talk, no, you talk," and I'm not. I said, "Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
sis." I thought they had her hospitalized, and
That's how she got on the plane going back home, because she was in a mental hospital, I should say a psychological hospital in Pakistan. And
did they? Well, I guess it's hip. Well,
they ain't got HIPAA.
okay.
That's a very
Okay.
you like, but HIPAA said we ain't supposed to
Right. You
know,
see, I was like, what?
because ain't no HIPAA.
Wait. So, child, good luck to that woman. That's all I got,
I
child.
hope she get home.
I hope she get home, and I hope she quit playing with these people. Stop playing with
Let
these
me tell
people.
you one thing. I'm gonna need 100,000 in land. I be telling D all the time, I need 2,000 in my pocket. He be like, girl,
He said, "Ma'am,
no,
I
sir.
tried to get you in Paris. Now that's about the least I can do. That's about the least I can do is get you in Paris now."
Ooh.
But
He like, you get over that. But yeah, child. Prayers to that woman. You said, okay.
because they might tell you to take your dumb ass. You catfish that man. For those
Yes,
who don't
with a
know,
Nicki Minaj filter.
for those who her name Onika.
Onaja.
Onika, close enough. Onaja catfished she's 30 something years old. She
Yes.
catfished a 19-year-old Pakistani, and they ended
Mm-hmm.
up using what you said, a Nicki Minaj filter. I just know it was a
She
filter.
used a Nicki Minaj
I just
filter.
know it was a filter that made her look different.
Yes.
Married this man online,
Mm-hmm.
and then flew to Pakistan to meet her husband. And when she showed up and she didn't look like who she said she was, they said, "No, ma'am, go back."
They left their own house. These people said,
They said, go
I'm out.
back from whence you came. Please.
They was
No.
not playing with her. They abandoned their own home to get away from her.
So, but that lets you know you crazy. When
Yeah.
you take them steps and then how she get the money to fly?
That's to Pakistan. That's some thousands. But what I'm thinking, at the time, they didn't know that she didn't look like she looked.
So they probably flew her
Oh,
out. But
so
he
they
was
might have flew. They might have flew him out. They might have gave her some money. They said the mama was like, "Oh no, honey, this
mm-mm.
is not your wife. This is not your wife."
No. 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 Mm-mm. They slammed that door like that Erica Badu Jeff. No.
No.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So
Child.
I hope she get home because she needs to be back in New York. She immediately.
And back into some type of help.
Yes.
Immediately. Yeah.
So, well, that's all I got for you.
Well, that was enough, child.
As always,
This
I always have just enough for you.
this has been a week, child. This has been a
Yes.
week. It has been a doozy. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
We
We only talking about the news we want to talk about.
listen, cause nope, we're not gonna even go there. All right,
Nope.
child. So
So until next week, sis, what should the people do?
drink water, mind your business, and do not fly your ass over to Pakistan. Don't go over there and bother them people.
Please.
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 Say,
Please.
don't do that.
2,000 in my pocket.